I'm glad that you've joined us for our time of study. I'm Tim Smith with Sunday School University. Now, in the past, we've done things a little different, and I imagine that these days have caused all of us to make some changes. One of the things that's happened is that some churches and some Sunday school leaders are not merely using this as a tool for preparation, but they're actually using this in a way to share it with their Sunday school class members and to use this as the primary Bible study. And then when they gather together online, they're using the discussion questions for facilitating the group. And so we're going to do things a little bit different, maybe a little bit longer than we've been in the past. But we're going to approach this where we're trying to do both, where we're still trying to help you as the teacher prepare, but also help some Sunday school classes in the content of the study. So that's what we're going to do. This is not a replacement for the Lifeway curriculum. This is a supplement. We want to encourage you to continue to purchase those items from Lifeway. They don't pay us, but we do supplement the resources that they have through the Explore the Bible and the Bible Studies for Life. So let's jump into this. We're going to begin a study in the book of Proverbs, and the title of this lesson for June the 7th, Sunday, June the 7th, the title is Charted Waters. We're looking at chapter 1, verses 7 through 19, and the point of this lesson is that God's Word warns us of the consequences of foolish choices. You can see there in your listening guide the introductory elements of this and the background, giving you some insights into the book of Proverbs. It is an example of ancient Israel wisdom literature. Very poetic, and a lot of symbolism in the words, and so a lot for us to study and to think through over the next several weeks. Proverbs is somewhere between an instruction manual for living and an exploration into life's meaning. So it is a book full of insight and knowledge, and it's going to be very difficult for us to cover all of these verses in the time that we have. The message and the theme of the book of Proverbs is relevant in our modern world. There's some people say, oh, that's an old book. No, listen, it speaks to today, and the application of these insights and this wisdom is beneficial to all of us. The verses that we're going to be looking at, beginning in verse 7 of chapter 1 through verse 19, it maps out the consequences for choosing either a wise or foolish path in life. The first 7 verses of the book of Proverbs provide the introduction, if you will, for the entire book, but we're not going to look at those. Basically, Proverbs is from King Solomon, but there were others who contributed this as well after Solomon had contributed his. The purpose of the book is basically to instill knowledge and develop wisdom to apply to one's knowledge appropriately. So let's begin verse 7, chapter 1. It says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and discipline." So this is our starting point. Solomon declared that fearing God is the starting point for acquiring knowledge, wisdom, and discipline. So what does it mean to fear the Lord? This is more than a fleeting emotion. When we see the word fear, we're not thinking about being afraid of something or someone, but rather the word here, fear, is a deep sense of awe. It's an attitude of worship. It's a humbleness of one's heart, submitting to the one true God. So it's not fear as in being afraid and fearful for your life, but more of a worship, understanding your place in the presence of God. Solomon says that real knowledge, knowing how to live, what to say, how to think, starts with